Hey everybody, welcome back to Arena2, Banter WarsUs. This is Season 2. I believe we're going to have Round 3 here. At any rate, our bots are in the bot lab down there. We're going to go ahead and get down there and take a look at them. See how they're built, how they're put together, what they're made of and all that. It's always quite a lot of fun to take a look at the builders. We'll discuss with the builders what their machines can do and if they can self-ride or if they're invertible. So here we have our first contestant, our first team. It's going to be, well, the first contestant is going to be Bone Butter Upper. And let's go ahead and take a look at the chassis first. And he's made of aluminum. And has three super volt batteries, very large car batteries. Looks like a couple of these small battery packs, 2 shiny hub wheels, a samurai sword on the back. That's pretty impressive. The whole motor thing, the whole weapons pack is driven by a DD burst motor, and it has 2 downward striking spike strips. So it looks like a pretty solid design. It also has a forward motor with another spike strip here, and it has a basic smart zone. We normally would remove the smart zone so we can demonstrate what the bots look like as these get in the way and kind of hassle with accessing parts. But at any rate, you can see what this guy's made of, and we'll go on to the next bot. Captain's Treasure. So here we have another interesting looking bot. Looks like a lifter. Let's take a look at the chassis. And I should doubt if he's not made of aluminum. Everybody seems to be made of aluminum nowadays, eh? Yep, aluminum. Well, we didn't announce their weight, so you can see the weight class down here. This is a heavyweight. Hey, this one's pretty big. 73.62 kilograms. Has 4 DD burst motors, all lined up in a row, with angle connectors and steel extenders for lifting. So it's a lifter type bot. Probably can self-ride too. It also has 4 slipper bottom wheels. These are like granny wheels. And Z-Tech motors. A line 4 super volt batteries. That'll give it pretty good it'll stabilize it pretty good too, I believe. It has a looks like a forward striking piston motor with a spike on it. A piston motor with a pull spike. Very nice. And that has a gas bottle, CO2 tank over the top of it to power it. So a pretty good looking bot. Now let's go back to the next guy here. Our next bot is Silly Billy. Looks a little weird. Let's go into the bot lab and take a look at him. What's his chassis made of? Aluminum. Oh my god, everybody's made of aluminum. And here we go. This looks pretty weird. Seems to have some sort of a crazy motor arrangement. Nothing's quite right. Everything's a little bit offset. It has 2 Fat Boy wheels, 1 Buzzard wheel, a small Redbird motor mounted on top of it. That helps to self-ride, I'm not sure. We'll have to see how this guy works in the arena. Has its robot control unit up top. That could be a little dangerous, but we'll see. Z-Tech motors, yes, and it has a small Snap 2 motor in front to power the downward striking weapon, which is a spiked club. Hey, nice. And it looks like it also has a Snap Burst 2 motor over here, which powers a wedge, which is for lifting and tossing the opponent about. So this should be interesting to see how this bot works in the arena. And our next contestants. We Polly. These are middleweights, so one of these guys is going to go through. Let's take a look at the chassis. And it's also made of aluminum. So what do we have here? Looks like a ram plate on a burst motor with a bar attaching it, and a super volt motor to drive it with a few small battery packs, a couple of shiny hub wheels, 2 Z-Tech motors, high powered. See the HP for high powered. And it's robot control unit. So this looks interesting, and it probably will self-ride too. Alright, our next guy will be Hook. Looks interesting. What we have here, that's an interesting look. Yeah, look at that. A genuine Hook style weapon. And it's made of aluminum. Components, okay. We got 2 large batteries. Super volts, of course. 2 rubber wheels to drive it. It looks like they're just right there. So you may have a little trouble with going over any kind of an angle or any kind of obstruction on the arena floor, so we'll have to watch out for that. 2 2 Z-Tech motors, high powered. The control unit's all the way on the bottom. And the motor is a burst motor, the DDT burst motor. And a whole bunch of different little angle connectors here to make a hook-shaped weapon with a iron spike to finalize it. This could be interesting. Looks kind of mean. Okay. And our final contestant for today is going to be Substitution Board. Interesting looking. Nice paint job. Armor pack is aluminum. Components. This is an interesting setup. Pretty basic and effective looking. What we have here? We have an axle mount, which is a wheel mount. Somebody has cleverly used to mount a pointy tip and a round extender to attach it to the axle mount. It has 4 mini wheels, 4 Redbird motors, 2 Super Volt batteries, 1 robot control unit. Did we check the chassis out? I think we did. Or did we? Nope, we still don't, of course. Okay, well there we have it. We're going to go back up to the claw top arena and get all the contestants ready to go. Make sure the control units are working and the radio controls are in place, and we'll start the tournament 3-on-3 and see who wins today. So we'll be right back, folks. Stay tuned. Okay, we're almost ready for the big battles. There should be some fun. We're going to be in that claw top arena. Remember, this is the craziest arena there is. More ways to die here than the actual robots themselves. You have ceiling hazards. You have the 4 corners, which can either help you or kill you. You have flame pits. You have the crazy claw tops themselves, which will hurtle you right out of the arena and stop the fight on the spot. So let's go ahead and get started here. Get the first set of robots going. Here's the lineup: Silly Billy, Captain's Treasure, and Pone Bugger Upper. Okay, they're turning to meet each other in the center here. A good hit by Silly Billy. Looks like Captain's Treasure is trying to flip him over. And Bone Bugger Upper is applying its main weapon there. Kind of a scissors action. Very interesting. Silly Billy is going back after Bone Bugger Upper. Looks like Captain's Treasure's flipping mechanism is trying to... Oh, looks like... Hey, look at that. The whole weapons pack has come off. The entire top weapons pack has come off of Bone Bugger Upper. He's in big trouble now. Has some chassis damage. He's smoldering. Now both bots are going after Bone Bugger Upper. It does have 1 weapon left too, I believe, which it may be still employing. Hard to tell at this angle. There's some more smoke emanating from one of the bots. I still believe that's Bone Bugger Upper smoking. There's a countdown going. And looks like who is over here? Silly Billy has been flipped over. Kind of hard to tell. I think Captain's Treasure just flipped Silly Billy completely over here. They're both getting dangerously close to that floor hazard. Looks like the top motors come off. There's another countdown going here. 2 countdowns. Oh, looks like Bone Bugger Upper is still mobile. It still has 1 weapon left. Looks like Silly Billy is being counted out, or going to be counted out. And amazingly, Bone Bugger Upper is still in this fight. This wedge-shaped body is still holding up, and has 1 weapon left, which it's employing underneath the Captain's Treasure. And Silly Billy has just had it. He's out. He's counted out. He's gone. And now we're in sort of a lull here, with Captain's Treasure being slowly flipped over. Can itself right. Bone Bugger Upper has taken the upper hand here. Still has 1 weapon left and is employing it magnificently. Has flipped Captain's Treasure over, who I think is going to start suffering a countdown any second now. Better stay away from that floor hazard. And this one's going to go to Bone Bugger Upper. Bravo. Looked like it was going to lose the fight there in the opening, but pulls it out here at the end. Okay, well, that was really something. We'll be right back with the next and final battle. Well, that was an amazing fight. Bone Bugger Upper pulled it out at the very end there. Very nicely done. Managed to stay in the battle, even though it was badly damaged in the opening by Silly Billy there, which seemed to be working okay until it got flipped over. Can't self-right, then you're done. Unless you're invertible, of course. Okay, on to the next battle. Let's see what the robots look like. We have Polly, Hook, and Substitution Board. So let's get him in there and get him in battle. Oh, Polly comes out trying to flip the substitution board, and Hook comes. Oh, look at that weapon on Hook. That's nasty. That thing gets employed too many times, it's going to hurt anybody. Oh, it's going to hurt him. But substitution board is underneath Hook. Substitution board has been flipped over and is now dangerously close to getting thrown out of the arena. It's stuck by the fork claw over there. Polly and Hook are going after each other vigorously here. Hook is trying to employ that, and Polly has flipped Hook over, or trying to. Looks like the substitution board is desperately trying to get out of the, oh, it's been counted out. And now it's going to get thrown out. And looks like Hook has turned over here and does not self-right. Polly's zooming around, waiting for the countdown to start. Very wise. And the countdown has started. Good driving on the part of Polly. And the countdown finishes. Hook. Polly goes through. So our two winners for today are Bone Bucker Upper and Polly, the middleweight, which I think is a pretty good bot. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This is, of course, Robot Arena, Banter WarsUs, Series 3, or Series 2, excuse me. We'll be right back in just a second with the finals. Alright, we're back with the finals. We're going to show these bots for the next round here. It's going to be Shelly, and then Billy Bob Beard, and Pine Tree Punisher. And the other team will be Maple Massacre, El Mustachio, and Australian Bruce's Brutalizer. These guys will be in the next episode, so stay tuned. This one right here was Banter WarsUs. This is Series 2, and this was Round 3. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I got a kick out of making it, and our chief over here is going to produce it, and we'll be back in a bit for the next round. We'll see you very soon. You have a fine day and a good week too.